Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. I know in the previous episode we saved a dragon, stole the dragon's egg. Don't know if I feel happy about the dragon's egg part, but we saved the dragon and stole the dragon's egg, which we have right here. But at least we saved the dragon part. That's all that matters. So yeah. Ooh, he's gonna teach me Crucio. I'm going to go learn. I'm going to go meet Sebastian. I know he's the one who teaches me Avada Kedavra. So ideally, I need to just keep doing his quest line, and I'll learn the forbidden curses, and then I'll continue. And she's teaching me transformation. Okay, I want to do this one first. So I want to learn Crucio. Right, there is a owl that I saw there. Who sent me owl post? Oh, but I know about that. I need to go do the things for her, so it's fine. Okay, let us go meet our dear friend. Sebastian. Bastion. And down the stairs we go. Whee. It is nighttime. Probably do this in the shadows. From the shadows. That's a League of Legends quote. From the shadows. It's one of the characters. Okay, we've got our dear.
Revelio.
Aha, I see you over there, buddy. You will open for me.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Just give me 2 seconds there, Poppy. Just want to grab that. Okay. I want to speak to him first. I'll speak to Poppy in a bit.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
One.
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Come on. Come on. Run it.
There he is. Good luck.
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to kick your ass, like, mate. I'm here to kick your ass.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
So he's technically told us that it's here where he is now, in this corridor. Let's see if we can get some more information out of it.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me.
Hey, hey, hey.
I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait.
I shall fetch him.
I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has
Let's
something
see,
to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Lumos.
There's 3 S's there.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
Confringo.
I do that. Occasionally.
I say,
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
I'm always ready for a fight, unless it's spiders. I don't like spiders. Then I'll tell it to go, get fucked, son. I must prove my point. We do not need to use dark art, as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I've written to my brother. He knows how I access the corridor entrance, and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It's a maze with many challenges to solve.
The journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
Revelio.
It must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open.
And then speak
I'm
it.
hoping you're having second thoughts.
No, speak it.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I hear the snake voices.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Or
Between
then
the
do
two of us,
something.
Revelio.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio.
It closed.
Confringo.
1 gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Oh wait, we've got...
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Jeez!
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Oh, there's the symbols on the door. Okay, but I want to investigate here first. Because this place looks cool.
Revelio.
Give me your free gold.
Incendio.
Salazar Slytherin buried the scriptorium deep within Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. I am a descendant, yet I feel unwelcome. Lighting these braziers in the corridor is helping. I shan't lose heart. Challenge by challenge, I'll make my way through.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Okay,
Lumos.
looks like a mouse and like some Z-looking thing. Okay.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Booyah!
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself.
Lies.
Lumos.
First.
Revelio.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Woohoo.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Okay. There's another note. Extraordinary. This journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium and discover untold secrets regarding our house founder. Salazar Slytherin intended more than what we've become and know it.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part
Okay.
I'm wary of.
Circle and...
All I heard was reward. Keep going.
Here we go. Okay.
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo.
Okay, I need to just go find out what does this one say. Because this one is the door. Okay, what is this door?
Lumos.
Angle, and that's a circle with lines. Cool. Oh,
Another not the welcoming sort, was he?
oh.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Failed the dial, and it struck my face as if it were a real serpent, but I must find a way forward for my family's sake. We should not require children to conform to old traditions. Scriptorium must have the proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
Lumos.
And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ah, it says Crucio. What was that? Okay, I lost hope. I'm locked in. I heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salazar Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here, Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Despite our differences, I wish him no ill. I wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous.
There's the vases.
A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died.
Yep.
This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You're gonna teach me Crucio.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio is etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus Curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
Ah.
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak.
Oh.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Relax, man.
Ominous.
Relax.
I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus Curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution.
Teach me the curse.
If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
And I cast it on you.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus Curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps.
I don't
think I
trust
can
you if you
cast
don't
this
know
if
how
I
to
have
cast
to.
it. I want to learn Crucio. But you must cast it on me or teach me the Crucio. I'll sacrifice myself. You can cast
I
it on
want
me.
to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
You better not, bitch. Please just don't kill me. That's all I ask.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you alright?
Jeez, okay.
Are you alright?
I'll be alright.
It was excruciating, but I'll survive.
I'll be alright, don't you worry.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Revelio. Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around.
May I have a look?
Give me a second. I just want to see what else is here before. Horrible stuff. What is this? I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to the reason. I dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of students needed to be exceptional. Oh, this is probably from Salazar. Now we
Revelio.
speak, nothing else. Cool, now we speak.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave.
Revelio.
Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ah, there's the door up top there. Slytherin dungeon.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Are we back in the...
Ominous. About your aunt.
Wow.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
I think that book that we found is what Sebastian uses to teach us the next curse. I have a feeling that's what it's going to do. Let's do the dragon debrief. I feel like going to go debrief. Hogsmeade. I need to go and identify that stuff and then that items I got. And then I need to sell what I'm not going to use.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I wonder where they go.
You keep
Over
wondering,
here.
lady.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
I wonder if I want to hatch that.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I
I'll
want to
start
hatch
looking
the
into
egg.
it
I
right
want my
away.
own dragon.
There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Enjoy doing that. Okay. Professor Weasley, collect the field guide page in the underground harbor. Collect the field guide page from the book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Okay. Let me just teleport back to Hogwarts. Actually, 1 year. No, it's at Hogwarts. Travel underground. Platform 9 3/4.
So this is the underground harbor. Revelio.
Thank you. And now to see if there's any. Ooh, more things to identify. Ni anti alsjeblieft. Hou op, heel. What is that? Okay, I'm sorry. Ah, bitch. Mine. What is this? Oh, you can skip stones. Okay, cool. Boy. Could probably have just traveled via the flu flame. Probably should have done that. Okay. So now the other one. I need to get that library one. There's a lot of the Foo Flames I need to get here in Hogwarts still. So I've actually got quite a bit I need to do still. Well, I know for a fact that a lot to do. I'm only 26% done with this game so far, so I mean... Give it the 50 gold. Hee. Up and up we go.
Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh, level 23. Whoops.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Why?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world.
Oh,
None of
God.
the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
I'm not really interested, but...
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that
Yep.
book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin.
You have to answer
Before the
correctly.
invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Golden... what? The golden snuggery, the golden snidget, the snakebird. I have no idea.
The golden snidget.
Correct!
Oh wow.
The snidget was
Good.
first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicius.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
That one.
Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility.
This really tests your
Which
Harry Potter
ball in
knowledge,
Quidditch
actually.
is the largest?
The bludger. No, it's the quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
Sure.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to
okay.
change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either.
No.
The next ones will be more difficult.
No, I refuse.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
No.
I put the book back on the
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
The golden snitch scarf. Nice. Okay. Let us go do Transfiguration. She said she wanted to speak to me after that as well about my progress so far, so I'm hoping I've done enough to
What are you up to
progress, I suppose. In advanced time, by accessing the map and press, don't even joke. Are you telling me this now
I've
only?
been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I
I will-
found something.
I'll 100% be meeting you in the Undercroft, that's for certain.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Maybe you must clean your glasses.
Now, you all know what to do.
Oops, I missed the one. But it's okay. It's a butterfly. Oh, Lanetti.
Beautifully done.
Okay, before I speak to Professor Weasley, I just wanna... I need to go and identify that. Right. I need to go and identify these things. Oh, I got a new talent. Oh, that can be interesting. Best believe I'm going to be using these curses. Put that there. Put this there. Mhm. Yeah, I think that will work for me.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed, and frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
Not
As I
really.
suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you were able to grow a venomous tentacula. Growing such a magical plant is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
I
Thank
get a
you,
medal,
Professor.
a trophy.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent search of the owlery, connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No.
Not at all. I enjoy talking to Mr. Ollivander. I'm fascinated by wand law, and I'd never visited the owlery. Bit of a mess.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the
Sure.
end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until
be
then,
ready.
well done. You are dismissed.
Don't worry, I'm gonna graduate here. I'm gonna graduate here, don't you worry. Okay, what's the next? Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Speak to Sebastian. I wanna go see what he found out about the book. Oh, challenges have been updated. My quests. Yay! 46% done with the quests. Nice. Okay. Let's go speak to Sebastian. I think it's just here about defense against dark arts. Not actually certain.
I've always said that travel...
Something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
What the hell is
I
gobbledygook?
remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Okay, but Sebastian's got 2 quests now, it looks like. Because the one is here, the other one is outside the...
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in
Forbidden
the
Forest.
scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He
Wow.
believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And
Oh,
you
wow.
think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous.
Yeah, I agree.
He wouldn't understand.
I do agree.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Cool.
And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves.
It's all good. I understand. Don't worry. In the shadow of the mine. It's all about gobbledygook. Okay, we start with in the shadow of the mine. Yeah, I think in the next episode we'll pick up in the shadow of the mine, and then we will do it's all about gobbledygook as well. Yeah, I feel like we're getting somewhere now. We're starting to make some
his own
decent
good.
progress.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Oh,
Ominous.
shit.
We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Oh.
I am not letting this go.
Okay. Clearly, we're not done yet with this episode. Ominous has said so.
Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
Wait, what?
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know.
I ain't letting you
Would
know
mean a lot.
shit. Okay, cool. I think that is now finally... Yep, that has finished up that quest. So I will continue with the next quest in the next episode. Thanks for sticking around and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll check you in the next one.